Hey, there it is. ATL Flag Football Podcast. We got James Reese live with his draft pick, Tyler Booker from Alabama. Hey, man, ATL Flag Football Podcast, Thursday night. 5-star sports himself next to me, man, Mr. James Reese. What's up, James?
What's going on?
Are you satisfied with your pick?
Yeah, we needed offensive line help. I thought we were probably going to go get Golden at wide receiver, but, you know, this is a good pick. It's a safe pick.
Got an Alabama boy. Georgia, Alabama go back to back.
Yeah, it's okay, you know. I was just telling Dwayne, you know, realistically, these days, you can get a receiver almost anywhere.
He's super excited.
So.
Yeah, man. I just love seeing the excitement of these young men, man. You've been working on this dream your whole life for this ultimate moment right here, man, to get drafted. Yeah, man. Yeah. That junk is the ultimate prize right there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, very few, man. You just think about all the schools, all the colleges in the country. You know what I mean? And it's the percentage of you actually getting to this point right here is so minuscule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So congratulations to all these guys, man. So that's a big deal. Of course, we know, man, old Travis Hunter went number 2. I think it's really exciting for him. I think, to me, he won the draft already. Because he ain't had to go to Cleveland. Hey, to me, he already won the draft. He had to go to Cleveland, and then not only did you not to go to Cleveland, you get to go home.
Yeah, that's
you
what
get to go to where
you
from. And then we all know he loved to fish. Yeah, but you know, that's super dope for him, man. So yeah, I think he's gonna make a huge.
But they did let him out to see, you know.
Yeah, they let him come to the draft. It was cool because they couldn't come to the Heisman ceremony. But that's a big deal. I think Travis already won the draft, and then you get to play with, you know, the Golden Boy up there, Trevor Lawrence. Oh, he's going. No. Jacksonville's gonna let him play.
Hey, we on the podcast.
Yeah, Jacksonville's gonna let him play. Yeah, I think that was all part of the arrangement. Hey, man, we're gonna give him exactly what he wants.
Okay,
we're gonna let him play because Jacksonville needs receivers, and they need a corner.
That was a transfer portal.
I think transfer portal.
Oh, it was
transfer portal. Hot, ain't it?
I thought it was it was a scoop, but I won't go reveal it. But it's starting out to be a exciting draft. You know, I know some fans up in Pennsylvania are getting excited because certain people aren't getting picked right now, so they think they might have a chance at somebody. But
hey, boy, listen, you want to see your brother go ham, man? Let that pick come through on 21, man. Oh man,
where did you guys exit the playoffs?
First round. We lost to Baltimore.
Before or after Minnesota?
I mean, we both lost first round.
Who get the higher pick?
Y'all, they do because Minnesota had the best record.
Yeah, we picked
okay, because you know Minnesota need a quarterback.
No, we picked. No, they don't. Minnesota got the boy from Michigan.
Who?
J.J. McCarthy.
Oh, that's right. That's
why I'm representing. Not representing for all the blue and gold is getting drafted tonight. You know what I mean? We already had Mason Graham. Go. We already had Loveland, my tight end, go. Only reason Will Howard ain't went yet because of the injury. Other than that, he'd have been gone. But that's gonna be great for somebody. Somebody will get a steal of a pick at corner. Oh, you should want to take him. Yeah. No, somebody gonna get a steal. Somebody gonna get a steal with him.
So you got,
because he's a baller. When he wasn't hurt.
Miami's in front of you. There's been injury riddled
they don't need a quarterback.
So
they're not gonna pick a quarterback.
They don't need one, or they're not
gonna pick one.
Okay.
They just paid.
Indianapolis. Well, we know Falcons are out of it. Arizona.
Don't need one.
The Bengals.
Don't need one.
The Seahawks.
Don't need one. Just sign Sam Darnold.
Wait a minute.
They just signed Sam Darnold.
How many years was that deal?
But a lot of money.
But in 3 years, is that not enough time to develop?
No.
Tampa Bay.
Listen, I need this because
Denver.
I was starting to get nervous about the desperation.
Because y'all had to move up.
Bro, I'm starting to get. If we don't get Shador,
Who y'all gonna get?
bro, I'm starting to get nervous.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna get nervous if we don't get Aaron, but we're gonna look at Kurt freaking Douglas, man. I'm nervous.
Who does who's Houston quarterback right now?
Houston got CJ Stroud.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dang, stop, man. That ain't gonna happen.
Detroit, Buffalo, Washington, Kansas City, Philly, the Chargers.
Hey, while James over there in trying to hate mode, let's
San
go.
Diego.
Let's go. So listen, man, real quick. This is gonna be a short podcast, man. We got some things we're gonna hit in, gonna tell y'all about, rock the boat. But first, we're gonna talk about
Uncle Shay Shay.
Uncle Shay Shay. Shannon Sharp, man, hit with a $50 million lawsuit by a young lady at the ripe old age of 20-something. Which Monique told him, leave these 20-year-olds alone. Exactly what she said.
She did.
Leave
She said you need to go
20-year-olds alone. Now, I don't agree with the 40, 50s up she was saying, but you could got your nice smooth 30, 35. You know what I mean?
I took Ant-Man and little baby mama.
But 20 years old, no, don't take nobody's baby mama. Too many women out there take somebody's baby mama. That's be enough drama.
I'm just saying, I would got me a nice.
Yeah. He could have did better, but Shannon is obvious the choices that he's making. You know, he's going. What's my girl on She Tells, little chick do the little social media. She said caution. She called him cautions. He got him a caution.
I mean,
and he should have played. And he should have held caution.
Listen, when you that old,
right,
with that kind of money,
right,
and that famous, you should be aware of this type of stuff. You should already know better. Yeah. I don't know why they keep thinking it's not going to happen to them until it does. So, he should know better. And then, like you said, Cat Williams told him, and it's common knowledge. This is what they do, And then you heard the tape. I don't want to be choked. Come on now. Who talk? Come on, let's be real.
Hey, I hope there was a setup like a mug.
Big time.
Hey, she was real cautious on all her words.
It didn't even sound like she
Authentic. It wasn't a genuine conversation.
It wasn't.
It sounded like she was waiting on whoever was with her to tell her what to say.
Yeah.
She wasn't.
he was just falling into
He was.
That's what I'm on.
You right about that. You right about it. It's like, man, you wasn't hearing how she was responding.
Yeah, you didn't peep those.
Like she.
But just like TMZ broke it down based on the text messages that he released, what he was saying was normal to what they were doing.
Right.
Because the text messages that he released that she sent him kind of coincided with him saying the choking stuff. So that's why he said release the whole thing. Don't just release the edited version. Because
but what he talking about the sex tape.
The sex tape. Yeah, no. But no, he said, because he said he know what he said on that conversation.
Now, that's the phone conversation, but it's a sex tape.
Yeah, he said, yeah.
The sex tape is it's supposed to be like, because they're
the
supposed
15 minutes.
They're supposed to be into bondage and all the other stuff. So,
but the text messages talk about that. She said she wanted to be done all of that, but
have the black, what you call it, the black what? Another Michigan man, Kenneth Grant.
Oh.
Go blue.
And you're right, Tez. It's just a come up. Like he said, it's a shakedown. You know it, but why fall for it? Why fall for it?
At 56, 57 years old.
Playing with all that money.
Playing with all that. He was just about to sign a $100 million contract. He was just about to sign a $100 million contract for podcast world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Which is bad for other people because it wasn't just for him. It was for him to continue to produce other podcast shows and to build. It was for the platform. You know what I mean? So it's gonna, let's face it, Shannon Sharp is paid. He no matter what happens here, he got money.
Mm-hmm.
But it was gonna help other people though that he could have helped bring up. So, because he just signed DC Young Fly. He already signed Bubba Dub, you know what I mean? So he was putting people on, man. But yeah, man.
It's bad. Now, the other part, he said that, he was going to sue them for defamation.
As he should.
However, you can't sue for defamation for what's in a lawsuit. That's protected. So He could probably sue for, vicious prosecution or something like that. But you can't sue me for defamation for what I actually put in a lawsuit. That part.
I'm sure. Well, he says 2 Michigan D linemen drafted the first round. That lets you know why we whooped them boys for 3 straight years. Boy, we love whooping y'all boys. Y'all know who y'all boys are. But no, you're right in terms of that part. Mm-hmm. But you had to do that. You had to say that. Mm-hmm. Same thing what Jay-Z did, because the same lawyer went after Jay-Z. And Jay-Z came back at him with venom. Now he's suing the lawyer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But what it does, though, is it lets you know there is a separation between a multimillionaire and a billionaire. Mm-hmm. There is a separation. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z showed us what a billionaire looks like. Because Jay-Z didn't. Jay-Z didn't miss. Jay-Z showed you what a billionaire looks like. You know when everybody talk about that junk about Robert Kraft, how you get all that junk, man? You know why? That's what a billionaire looks like.
That's it.
A billionaire different.
Money talk.
You can have 50 million, 60 million, 100 million. A billion is different.
Yeah, because she was coming after that 50, 60. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's unfortunate though, man. I hate it for old Shay Shay, man. You know what I mean? He's just an old man trying to get his fix in. You know what I mean? I do agree. You know, hey man, if you go do something like that, man, I think you might start falling for the girl.
Oh, they got the tight end that we were just talking about. Okay. Yeah, and then
If you want to stay here,
it's stupid.
You might as well pack your bags.
Go ahead.
Crazy. We got to learn because that's how it always starts. Well, you know what? There was one other thing I forgot. Cousins and Nat Kirk. Teenage cousins in jail. One of them. Kanye.
Oh.
And
interesting.
And after that, well, actually
Kanye
today,
West. Yeah.
Jeffree Star just came out and said,
That's what you talking about right there, Dwayne. We put him out the club.
Man, listen, man. That's a football for me.
Yeah. He old school. He old school Penn State guy.
He a dog.
Yeah, he put Buddy out the club. My bad, Jane. Go ahead.
nah, it's all good.
I just saw him put Buddy out the club right there.
The club, man. That's a real tight end, man. Come on, man. I'll put him up with one. He's so fine.
Falcons are on the clock. Falcons on the clock, folks.
Man, listen, man.
I know everybody out there nervous. I know y'all Falcon fan. They in that nervous. Dwayne over here twitching his feet over here.
He can't even sit still.
Y'all got 5 minutes, Falcon fan. Who we gonna get?
Man, listen, man. If he does not draft him, pack your
Who you want?
bags. Jalen
Jalen Walker.
Walker.
Okay.
Walker.
We'll see.
Do not draft a wide
Falcons
receiver.
fans.
Do not.
Dwayne wants Jalen Walker.
All y'all Falcon fans, y'all want Jalen Walker as well. Yeah. Let's see if they can right their wrongs tonight, Dwayne.
We just need one, man.
Just need one, right?
Mm-hmm. Listen, y'all been stealing my money since 2010, okay? All right? I pay my PSLs faithfully. I need a pick. I ain't got one in goddamn team.
I'm trying to revolt on my PSM. I'm sick of that BS.
This shit was BS, man.
Yeah, the worst. Hey, that was the worst. That was the worst scam, man.
That's why I said this.
That was a scam.
Oh, it was a big scam. That's why
They lied like a mother. They lied.
Dude, the Cowboys when it came out, when they hit PSLs, that was the end of that season ticket stuff for me.
Oh, they lied.
Because I'm paying for a ticket. Why I need to pay you more money just for a seat that? What?
Nah, he ain't on them Bluetooth tags. He on them roast sparks.
If y'all not on the phone talking to Pittsburgh so that they can get
Kate said Mike Green to the Falcons. Now he said the Falcons. That's what Gates said. Mike Green
The Falcons.
to the Falcons. That's funny. Hey Gates, man, Shadour's in our sights right now, bro. Shadour Sanders. We see him coming.
Somebody gonna trade up right in front of him and take him.
I'm not even hating on that Mike Green pick if that's the pick. He's a need a pass rusher. We need a pass rusher.
See, y'all.
I really don't care who it is, but the nigga better be a dog. Okay, you hear me? I don't know who they gonna pick.
What you saying about my old boy Kanye West, man?
Well, yeah.
Lost his
So
natural mind.
he said in his song what he did as a teenager, but then the boy
up until 14,
they experimented. And then
y'all say y'all taking too long. Y'all might f it up.
Exactly, man. They better be trying.
well, it's on commercial. They ain't taking long. It's on commercial.
The pick could be in already, James.
Yeah, but you still gotta wait.
Put the pick in, James.
In the-
Don't try to play with me.
In the first round, they do not pick while they on TV commercial.
We pick a fucking center or something. I'll be so fucking mad.
They don't pick on TV commercial.
They might say the pick is in, but they gonna
That's
still.
what I'm saying.
But they gonna hold. You want to see the pick is in, huh?
Yes.
Hilarious.
Somebody's trading with them to come and get Shador.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's what it's got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be something like that.
Y'all might get Will Johnson.
The Giants just traded with the Falcons so they could come back and get
Look,
Pittsburgh.
if Jalen
He is not going to Pittsburgh.
I'll be cool with it. I
Right.
don't want to see
But
it
if he there, so y'all, you right though. Y'all have done this enough times
Come on, man.
that you should get it right this time.
Come on, man.
If you don't get it right this time, I'm with you, Dwayne.
Oh, man.
But-
y'all have let these Georgia boys leave here over and over and over.
They've laid the blueprint that they're gonna keep doing it.
Hey, y'all
Listen,
ain't letting these Georgia boys leave, man. I don't know what it is.
Donald went on TV and said, well, Jalen Carter the next thing, best thing to be.
Do you think because don't nobody in Georgia that when you go to the Georgia Bulldogs that they don't know how to drive no more? You think that could be what it is? So they want to get them out of Georgia.
He didn't get no wrecks, man. He didn't get no wrecks, dog. You feel me?
Y'all about to trade this. It's taking too long. Because remember, they said that it was still open for trading Kirk Cousins.
Listen,
Who said it?
Terry Fontenot
Oh,
I
said it today. I was listening to it
Of
on
course
Dukes
they
and
are.
Bell.
If they on the phone, y'all got a third round pick?
yeah, we got third. We just have a second.
So, if they on the phone with Pittsburgh to trade up for 5 picks for the two third round picks, I'm with it.
Taz says as long as there's still time on the clock, we liable to f it up. Charles said, "Bro, it's simple. Jalen Walker right now. Yeah.
Right.
If y'all let this another Georgia boy leave here, man.
With
then
this much
then I'm-
time, it ain't Jalen Walker.
Then I'm with you.
I'm not feeling confident that they're negotiating the terms of this trade. That's why the clock is running down. They are negotiating the terms of the trade. They're trying to determine how much of that salary is the other team going to pay.
Just let me say this: if you trade him and go back, let's say 5 picks, you're not getting Jalen Walker. Now you're risking. Now you're just risking it at this point.
Who is that? Josh Simmons? That's who y'all getting.
Who is that? The tackle? They would do some shit like that.
Listen,
Are we drafting Shador?
no, they're talking about how he's not coming there. Yeah, y'all are working out the terms because it's 30
Is he on
seconds.
the phone? Oh, no, he watching his phone.
They ain't killing us, man.
It ain't
Why they
ringing.
do us like this?
It ain't ringing.
Mama more nervous than Daddy more nervous. Daddy can't even
The
hold his
pick
hand.
is in, and he didn't pick up his phone. It ain't him.
Man, if I was gonna draft Will Johnson, you right. We gonna do some shit like that.
Unmute it real quick, man. Let's hear it live.
We ain't gonna
Let's hear it live. We might be behind everybody else though. Yeah, man. It should be interesting. I want to see it.
Oh, y'all finna get lucky.
Bruh, there's no reason.
How did this happen, man?
Hey.
How did this happen?
Maybe we the ones who put out all them bad reports.
Maybe y'all was coordinating the crowd. Maybe y'all was
Man, we
coordinating.
the ones who put out all the report how bad of a meeting it was.
Come on, man.
Hey man. Hey man, that'd be so sweet, bro. I wouldn't have been that excited since when we drafted Ben. I went crazy when we drafted Ben because I just knew it was Super Bowl bound.
What are we doing, man? Y'all, listen, man. This I'm canceling.
All these people out there in Atlanta like that.
Mm-hmm.
That they tailgate like that over there.
I think that's a Lambo. Yeah.
That's Lambo. Oh, okay.
Listen, no, they don't make this pass rush. I'm canceling this PSL. Fuck it. I'm reneging on my PSL. If Y'all don't pick this fucking picture.
Y'all taking too long, man. Come on. Get this pick in, man. Let's get it over with. See if they screw it up again.
I don't even want to look down at my phone. I'm getting alerts.
Oh, you happy.
Oh wow.
Let go. We can move on,
wow.
James.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, how about
Oh
that?
wow. Hey, I've already seen it, Dwayne.
Yeah, me too.
I've seen it, Dwayne.
Look at my phone. Man. What are you doing? What they talking about? Yes.
Good job, Falcons. Y'all couldn't do it again. All right, let's get on
Yeah,
this.
he was sweating bullets over
he
there.
was.
Oh my gosh, man.
But,
Let's move on to Kanye real quick.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Kanye. So he released that, and then today the little Jeffree Star comes out and said, yeah, it was true. They had been together, and then the pictures of them start surfacing back when they was up. So yeah, what you think about all that?
I think it's another one of them. Kanye is
Attention grabbers?
Well, yes.
That's what
But-
Cameron said.
but-
Cameron said he's not even sure if he believe him because he keep coming out with all these crazy things to grab attention and whatever.
And it's definitely attention. You know what I mean? But I tell you what, I know is I don't know, man. Kanye crazy. That's all I can say. Kanye is some
Bipolar office medication.
There's something wrong with him. I mean, he really needs to seek some assistance. But the same thing I said the other night was simply this though. But everything he does, it's like he's crazy. Like what's one of them people who they're crazy, but they're extremely smart at the same time because he's still making money.
Plenty of it.
I mean, the streams that he probably got off of the song is probably so bananas. You know what I mean? So why would you want to expose that? I'm not really sure what he's trying to do, but it's still making him money.
That is true.
So it's like you want to say he's crazy, but he's not stupid.
And then he actually tweeted today and said, "Oh, so now I'm gay."
Well, I mean, what else would you what are we supposed to say at that point? You know what I mean?
Another Kanye adventure.
Yeah, Kanye is special, brother. That's all I can say about Kanye West. He's special. But again, he's making money doing this stuff. So I guarantee one thing, Kanye trying to get that money back he lost over all those years, I guess. That's the only thing I can assume. But he ain't lost no money, I can tell you that much. Not off the song anyway. But I don't know, man. What's your thoughts? You get your
I like you said, he what can you? The man is crazy. Cameron was like, cause he came out like in some KKK outfit in some interviews or something.
Yes.
But Cameron's like he was there. He was like before the interview he had on regular clothes. He then went and changed into that. They came out and did the interview. After the interview was over with, he went right back and changed to his regular
it's all
clothes,
about-
and he was fine.
So it's all about the
He
attention.
was like yeah. So
Like I say he's crazy, but he's not stupid. You know what I mean? That's all I can say about it. He's crazy. They already have about their pick. They high-fiving already. I think it's crazy, but he's not stupid. You know what I mean? So We'll go Will Johnson next.
let me see.
Bad.
Who's this? Is this?
If we can get Shador, we don't have to talk about Aaron no more. He can go on fishing or whatever the devil he want to do. Going back to your the black hole, wherever you want to go.
When does Kyler Murray contract ends?
He just signed a year, not this year, the year before that, right before the year before. So nah, it won't be the Cardinals.
Maybe they're gonna trade him to Kyler.
I take now. Hey, don't get it twisted. hey, we already the Heisman division as it is.
Yes,
Now don't get it twisted now. I'll take Kyler Murray. What? With the weapons we got? What? I'll take that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, so here it is.
We win 12 games with that.
It's a 3-way trade.
Oh, there you go.
Arizona's trading Kyler Murray to the Saints. The Saints are trading, sending Derek Carr to Pittsburgh. And then go pick Shador.
No, we don't need no more broken merchandise. Hey, well, no, yeah. We don't need no more lemons.
Y'all don't pick in that 21. Y'all in the Cousins business.
Yeah. We don't need no more lemons. We don't need no more lemons, man. So anyway,
So
James, man, Mr. 5-Star Sports himself. What you got going on, man? You crowned your champions.
We did. Unexpected. And you know what's funny? Somebody sent me a clip today.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah.
When
y'all be flying again this year too, man. They're gonna be tough to beat.
Of me actually saying that if the team had put John in at quarterback, he would win them a championship. So John sent me that clip today.
For real?
He did. It was when I had Shay up here and we were talking about that.
Wow.
So it's funny.
Wow.
Hey, I've been knowing what I'm talking about. But so we've crowned our champion.
That's a big boy.
And
good Lord.
This weekend we're going to be doing our awards as usual with our day party to start it off. So please come out, have some fun on Saturday. It's the first time we're doing the day party.
What time it start again?
The day party starts at 4:30. We're gonna have a DJ out there. We're gonna have food for you guys, a couple of bar games and stuff like that, just to get ready for the awards presentation, which will then follow up and start at 6:00. It's not a dress up event. You can come as you are. There's a inside and outside. So for people that need to go outside to change the odor of the air, you can go out and do that.
That went through here and came out here, and I was like, gotcha.
But we got these awards. There's always speculation and wondering who's gonna win what. So I figured we could go through some of the categories tonight and talk about who's up for what and how that's gonna take place. So to remind everybody how this goes, we have 3 different categories. You have the league awards, which are based on your MVPs throughout the season. You have your captain's awards, which are the awards that your captain sent in the nominations from the team. They write up whatever about you, and then our committee looks at it. They select the winners. And then you have the Players' Choice Awards. The Players' Choice Awards are based on the nominations that the players submit. The portal's open for a week. The players get to nominate who they want for each position. And then at the end of those nominations, we close it and we tally up the most votes getters. The top vote getters go onto the nomination ballot so you can see the candidates. And the rest of them just go to the wayside. And whoever had the most votes win, which is why it's called the Players' Choice Awards. Each season, people always call after we put out the candidates and say, "How do I vote?" And I always tell them, "You vote prior to that. You're seeing the results of the votes." So that's how that works. So we can go through the awards and see what we got. So we'll start out with our Players' Choice Awards for the best quarterback in the comp division. We have from LOZ, we got DQ. From DOA, you got Terrell. And from PNF, we have Taquan Marshall. So 3 quarterbacks out of there. One one of those that led their team to the best record, one that led their team to a championship, and the other led his team to the first playoff. So, I don't know if you know, huh? Oh, I don't know if you know much about the comp division quarterbacks, but those are some decent ones over there. Being nominated for an award is a humbling experience for real, for real. That's what's up, Geechee. That came from Geechee. I guess he's been nominated. So I don't know if you will be a good candidate to review those comp ones. Angela, I don't know if you know much about the comp division, since that you only seen the crossover and you didn't see any of those. But, I won't say much because
Art was from
that's LOZ.
That's LOZ.
That's DQ. That's LOZ. That's DOA, and that's PNF.
And DOA. That's what you call it?
B Marsh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I know Terrell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think, and I saw LOZ. Yeah, I saw 2 of their games.
Yeah, he was just on the screen behind us.
Fluid.
Yeah. So
I didn't see DOA. I don't think I seen any of DOA's games, so I couldn't speak on.
I can tell you this: while these were the leading vote getters, the winner won by a landslide.
Yeah,
I can tell you that. So whoever you are,
if I'm a, you don't know those kind of votes. If I'm a betting man, the team that had the best record typically, has a lot of points scored, typically. And that's usually your leading candidate. You know what I mean? So if I'm a betting man, just like MVP races, it usually goes to the team with the best record. So
okay.
If I'm a betting man, but I don't know the answers. But
well, sometimes you don't know what these players gonna say.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You don't know what they're gonna say because it can be a lot of hate.
It definitely can be, a lot of hate.
It can be a lot of hate.
So the next one, we have our Players' Choice Awards. We have our best wide receivers for the comp division. We got Reed Sumter from, he's currently with Fly By Night, but he's been on a couple of teams, started with United. We got D.O., Derek Owens. Listen, no shade, D.O. I called B. Marsh. I was like, does D.O. play wide receiver? Because I'm looking at these nominations, and I want to make sure we got the right person. And because I didn't want to, he was like, no, he gave me the background and history. So, shout out, he had several nominations, and I just wanted to make sure I give him to the right person.
Old school in the house.
Yeah. Then you have Nick Bills that's coming from PNF. PNF, once again, you can tell that the team is much improved because they've not received this many nominations in previous seasons. So definitely shout out to PNF. We got Rod Kirkland. I believe he came from LOZ. Justin Thomas, don't remember where he came from. And Anthony Davis, who's a staple out there at United. One of, big target. Again, I can't really say much because I know much, but I can say that that's a competitive bracket. But why is it?
He had to wait a while, but that's probably that's a good fit for him.
Then we have our best center coming from the comp division. You might be able to touch on some of these. You might know some of them. So we have B. Marsh up for best center for DOA.
Okay, B. Marsh.
Now, this is the first time I know since we've been doing that this nomination has come up. Mr. Don has gotten a nomination as best center from Fly By Night this season.
That went up. That's what I'm rooting for.
Decided to take his talents away from the Patriot land, see how it was out there. And then we got old John Vickstrom from LOZ.
Snap. Oh, snap.
Then we got a converted quarterback who went to center, Ziggy, Josh Redmond out with Raiders, who I still say, should be a quarterback. And then you got Orlando Cameron from United, someone
wow.
that you guys are familiar with.
That's a stout race right there.
That is. So,
That's a stout race
I
right
think
there.
the winner of that competition can be proud
I think, in my opinion, John is definitely the best center out there. I think, you know what I mean. But that's a good group.
it is.
That's a good group. I think.
Good group to be in company with,
Yeah.
you know. So then we got Players' Choice Best Kicker. We got the Pro Division. We have William Field, as we guys know as Billy. We got Alex from Joe World. We got Wallace from Georgia Smoke. We got Corderic from Rare Form. And we got Quez Monroe from Outsiders making his first appearance. Somebody didn't get mentioned, of course, because they weren't there. So
Who you telling?
probably would have been had they been here, but you know. So
Who you telling?
that's a good group. I was actually surprised at the winner for this one. Good group of kickers, I can say. Especially the one at the bottom, Quez, making his first appearance this season and started kicking to help win the championship for Outsiders. So
Billy said that's because the Patriots made him look bad. They're talking about Mr. Don.
yeah. So what you think about these kickers? You faced all of them this season. Or you should have.
I mean, another good group. You know, I think it was Rare Form.
Rare Form, yes.
Yeah, I think he was pretty spot on this year. You know what I mean? But that's be an interesting race for sure.
Okay. So Justin Thomas, I was just informed that's the wide receiver from Paid in Full. I do apologize. It's a lot of people to remember.
Wallace is probably the more shocking over the last few seasons how consistent he's been. You know what I mean? Because I never saw him kick up until about a couple of years. You know what I mean? But I've been shocked. He's really improved. I mean, he kicks field goals too. You know what I mean? Not just extra points. I mean, so he's been more the shocking of them all. You know.
Okay. Let's see who we got next. So we got our best Players' Choice. We got the best center in the Pro Division. We have Michael Hines from Outsiders. We got Billy.
Hey, Billy, you were nominated though, brother.
From Predators. Billy's nominated twice. He's nominated again right there under center.
These folks still like you a little bit, Billy. Look at that jump. You got nominated twice. Look at you.
We got Mont from YB, Dennis Montgomery. We got JaVale from Joe World. We got Tyree, who's won this category before, from Georgia Smoke. And we have Dwayne from Shockwave. You're familiar. You should be familiar with most of these centers.
Yeah. Familiar with all of them. All of them are quality centers. All of them have their own attributes. You know, some are blockers. Most of them can block and release. Out of that group, you know. So, you know, and I think in flag football, naturally, that plays a major part. You know, which is why I said,
you know, I know when
I said about
Tyree
John in the last group, because to be able to do both efficiently and getting that ball consistently, I mean, that plays a major part. And in this group, all of them can do it. I mean,
and then I think another thing that makes today's center different from before is the ability to snap, block, and catch. And I think all of these centers are catching centers. But I don't see JaVale catch too often. I can't say he can't, but I
don't think he catch too often. Mont don't catch too often, but Mont is an absolute.
So on
dog
Saturday,
right
when we had that Saturday game out of Franklin Gateway, I saw Mont catching, and I was shocked.
No, he's more than capable.
They had, I don't know if it was because they didn't have a plethora of players and they had to use what they had.
Well, I'm sure that had like.
But he was catching, and I didn't even know he was, a receiving center.
Now, Mont's an athlete. You know what I mean? Mont's an athlete. He's been out there a long time, so you watch his growth, his weight change. You know what I mean? He had gained weight and he lost all the weight, so now he's right. I think he's right where he wants to be at. You know what I mean? But he's always been able to catch. You know, like I said, they used to block on the line a lot, they used to have a release play with him all the time. You know what I mean? We lost a playoff game to them because I told my rusher to jam Mont. Because I knew he was going to release. Man, rusher went right past him. Mont caught the ball. Like, I just told you what they were going to run, man. But anyway. Of course, Dwayne is a monster in there.
But according to Zoo, his legs are too short to do anything. So that might hurt him in the boat.
yeah. And after he picked us up off the ground, was he still? You know what I mean? So, but no, that's a good group.
Next we have
Shard said Billy's consistent with the snaps now. That kicking and blocking so-so.
JaVale can, but they don't throw to him a lot.
But
he does release. Okay. So the next group we have is our best offensive lineman for the comp division. We have Orlando from United. We have Rodney Johnson from PNF. We have Darren Stewart from Fly By Night. And we have Jorge Rodriguez from United. United have 2 linemen up here. Okay.
Wow, that's impressive.
I shared with one of the captains when the votes came in, as I was reading some of them, somebody made the comment that PNF probably had the best line in the comp division, which, I hadn't seen a lot of the comp games this season, but I was surprised to hear that. But for them to get that kind of recognition. And it wasn't from somebody on their team. It was from their opponents, because I asked the players to vote in their own respective conferences, because you would see your teams most.
Okay.
So, that's again, that's a good group of candidates from the line.
Okay.
So then we have our best O-lineman from the pro division. Player's choice again. We have Darius Owens from Joe World. We got Mike Navarre from Joe World. You got Jamie Walker from Outsiders. You got Herman Barlow from Shockwave. You got Ja Lee from Smoke, and Juan Greer from Predators. Juan won this award last year. Navarre also won it previously. But those, that would be a great line if you could have all of those guys.
Well, you know what I put my money on. and I don't know if that's being biased.
Well, you're right. Especially now that you can add quarterback to your repertoire. Game-winning quarterback to your repertoire.
I mean, in this league, just like the center, certain positions, require, it ain't like the NFL. It just requires blocking. These positions require more than just blocking. You got some guys that block extremely well. Which guy from that is Smoke?
Ja Lee, that's
the young guy.
That's the big giant one that can get downfield.
Now he's nice.
Yeah,
he's nice. I mean, he can do it all. He's so freaking big. You got to account for him. On the line. But at the same token, you can't avoid him, because if you avoid him, Gio's just gonna pick you apart. You know what I mean? So if you're a defensive lineman, you got to go at him. You know what I mean? If you don't, he's just gonna slip right under you. And it's hard when you say a big dude like that slip. But he got really good feet for his size.
Yeah.
Between him and CL, they probably, for size wise, to have good feet, it's impressive. So that's a good group of linemen right there.
Okay. So you said if you had to pick one, it would go with.
Oh, I'm going with my dog.
You going with Herman? Okay.
Yeah, I go with my dog.
Okay.
I respect all of them. Don't get me wrong, but.
All right. So
they say Ja Lee leading.
I mean, Ja is that's definitely he's a good one. So next we have our best wide receivers from the Players' Choice in the Pro Division. We got DeAnthony Ball, which is D from Outsiders. We got Derek Stidwell from Georgia Elite.
That's Lil D.
That's Lil D.
Lil D.
We got
Lil D.
his opponent on the opposite side, Canaris Cummings, KC. We also got the other KC from Gas, Kenneth Clark. We have a staple in flag football at Mr. Rayfield Cross, which is Man. And then you got Jaquez Roberts from Rare Form, who scored probably 90% of their touchdowns. One person. So that's a competitive, very competitive group of receivers to put out there.
It is. It is. One big one was missing, but you know.
Who was that?
Charles.
Oh,
the one
okay.
that's
Okay,
shit,
okay.
All these folks, they talk about man up somebody. I ain't seen nobody. I ain't seen nobody do that jump.
Well, no. I will say again, these were the ones that had the most votes.
I get it.
But Charles was nominated.
Okay.
He just didn't lead the category.
Okay.
But
I mean that's a strong group. I mean that's a strong group of receivers. Naturally, Man had an outstanding year, all the way across the board. Is that the first wide receiver to go?
No, McMillan went.
Oh, McMillan's the first receiver.
No, he went to
Dude from Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about to say, but it's rare wide receivers don't go. But yeah.
These are good slots.
Hey man.
Y'all gotta get the quarterback.
Hey man, they jump crazy, man. I'm like y'all the Falcons now. We can't screw this up, man. We can't screw this up, man. Don't do this to me. I'm gonna get nervous like Dwayne was a minute ago.
wait a minute, but Denver's on the clock, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, we right at Denver.
They're not getting no quarterback.
We right there. Them ain't get no quarterback. They love that boy. He showed out this year too. He played better this year than he did. Denver, ever played. Yeah. Real talk.
Man gonna win that.
Yeah, Man had an outstanding season all the way across the board, no question about it. But your boy Lil D, athlete, you know what I mean, can do it all. So that's a good receiving core.
So we got, let's see, our Players' Choice Best Quarterback in the Pro Division. We have Gio Morgan. We have Tremaine Hill, Outsiders. We got Trey Rutland, YB. We got Arnold Tyus, Predators. And you got Amos Dotson, Shockwave. Again, another group of players that you probably couldn't go wrong with any of the picks.
Five group of quarterbacks, no question about it. All of them are dogs. Kid from the Outsiders, he definitely took a step forward this season. Showing that he has, mobility and ability to throw the ball on the run. You know what I mean? That was, but yeah, you got everybody else, you got the old vets.
And I think Gio proved his importance to the team because when he missed the first couple of weeks, it was a totally different team. And then
You're right, Geach is a great wideout finals list. I agree with that.
what was it?
Montel should have been over Amos in that voting.
Again, this is Players' Choice, Geechee. It's nothing the league did, so it's all on people's opinions. I can look up who you voted for. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. You didn't vote. He nervous for real. He's scratching his head. Right? Look, he over here about to scratch all the hair out of that. Trying to get Pittsburgh.
Hey, I can't light my cigar. So
He said, now you know how I feel.
I know, right, man. This is crazy, man.
So Denver go Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh go pick one of these quarterbacks. So next we got kickers. Best Players' Choice Best Kicker in the comp division. We had 3 choices. We had Andrew Wilder from United. We got Thomas Kadira from LOZ. And then we got United's other kicker, Ivan Martinez.
They got 2 nominated?
They have 2 kickers.
Oh, wow.
And they take turns kicking.
We should borrow one of their kickers this year.
And then
Shucks.
so we have a non-DEI category.
Non-DEI category. Or is it DEI for the flag football world?
Right? Oh, you're right. The reverse DEI.
Yeah.
But that's I if I had not knowing the results, cause people dissect anything I say, so I can't even say nothing. It's 3 good kickers. That's all I'm gonna say. We gonna move right along.
He said, I like little Trey from Outsiders on that QB list, but Gio and Big Trey from YB went crazy. Man, Red better win that from LOZ. Big Thomas.
Yeah. So next up we have the best quarterback. Oh no, we already did that. Okay, so those were the offensive Players' Choice Awards. Now we can go to the defensive Players' Choice Awards on defense.
That's because you got on that box, man. You should have put it on the YouTube.
It's gonna get there regardless of when you put it
Man,
up.
don't drive me crazy.
That pick is
I don't want to wait to see the
there.
I got you, though. I said, man, why the hell was that on this damn box?
Yeah, man, that jump be moving too slow, man.
Slow.
I like Quan Marshall from PNF. Says the paid experience.
So in our defensive Players' Choice category, and the first one up, we got our best all around.
So it made me nervous though. Marion Hampton's still available, and we need a running back. That's what makes me so nervous. But we can get another running back, Pitt. We can get another one. We got a good one. We just got the boy from the Eagles, Gainwell, so we good. We don't need, man. Give me, man, y'all.
I know the feeling.
Hey, man.
The Broncos might need a corner. I think they're gonna pick old boy from Texas though. They're gonna pick a receiver.
Who, the Broncos?
They don't got no elite receivers over there.
Yeah, that's true.
And Sean Payton like a little speed receiver.
Okay.
But y'all definitely feel to be set up to get this.
Hey, man, who would ever thunk this jump? Hey, when we at the end of the season, we would never even imagine this dude would drop to this far down. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro.
They didn't watch
This is
They
crazy.
didn't watch. Like you said, maybe they was the one leaking these two.
Maybe.
You
Maybe.
know what I'm saying? Shoot, there's a reason.
They doing-
China didn't go with what's name here. He didn't pick up what? No, I say there's a reason why he went in there for a private work.
Okay.
Here. The shit that he went
So
for a private work,
for our
he knew that he was gonna have
well, we have our best all-around players from the Pro Division. The candidates are Amos Dotson, Rayfield Cross, Man, DeAnthony Ball, Lil D, Jaquez Roberts, Quez from Rare Form, and Montel Buchanan from Georgia Elite.
Good list. Good solid list.
All around, all of those people play multiple positions, can do quite a bit.
I would imagine this season it will probably boil down to again that Will injury costing them. I think it boiled down to probably Lil D Man. I think probably will be the leading candidates in that if I was a betting man. Mm-hmm. But that's a good all around list. Hey man, we're on the clock. Who was that?
Yeah, who we got?
Oh, all right.
Ted Montel and Lil
Hey,
D.
no, hey.
That's what Geisha said.
He like, y'all quiet down. I want to hear my name called.
I like Quan Marshall. Just watch the film. All right, and then from the next group we have is our best all-around players from the comp division. The candidates are Quan Jeffries, Fly By Night, Anthony Davis, United, Dominique Moore, LOZ, Demetrius Gilbert from PNF, John Bickram from LOZ, and Andrew Wilder from United. Good group of people. Again, everybody played multiple positions and do a lot of things. Both of them play both on both sides of the ball. Interesting.
I know you like you, brother. D said, I like me. Yeah. I ain't mad at all.
Who we got? Then we have our best rusher from the comp division. Mm-hmm. One of the players was a surprise. I actually reached out to him to let him know because first season playing that position, and to get nominated and recognized in that, and it wasn't from himself. I thought that was a good, thing. So we have Blaze, David Caldwell, LOZ. You had Christian Fez, the former kicker from 4-4,
wow.
who's now was playing rusher over at Swamp Bucks.
Christian with the Swamp Bucks?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
He went to the Swamp Bucks.
What the devil?
Yeah, so he would have been available. But he went over there and got nominated as a rusher. So,
Dang, Christian. I like him as a good
Does
kid.
that mean somebody going to the tampering?
Hey, man, why y'all showing him? Who is that?
Who y'all about to pick? Jackson Derrick? Jackson Dart? That's who y'all picked?
Man, his phone better not have rung.
You just said he was talking.
Come on, put that watch up.
Jackson Dart.
Put that watch up, Steelers. Don't let me down. I want to draft you in my fantasy, man. I got dynasty draft.
What the devil?
You know how I feel, man.
Hey, these jokes better not pick no Jackson Dart. Give me the volume, man. Hey, man, they better not pick Jackson Dart, man.
The Steelers pick Jackson Dart from where?
Bruh, if we pick Jackson Dart, bro, when I say I ain't going to no game this year, I'm officially on protest mode.
With the 21st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft,
Jackson Dart.
the Pittsburgh Steelers select Derek Harmon.
Angelo has left the building. You can't see it. He's off camera crying right now. We're gonna need a moment. We need our prayer warriors to make sure that he can make it back to the set. Someone's calling you, Angela, to rub it in. I think it says Shador. He was calling to apologize.
That's crazy.
Yeah. In the second round, the Cowboys select Shador Sanders. They blowing you up right now.
Hey, man, I cannot believe that just happened.
Green Bay, Minnesota, Texas. He ain't going to the second round.
Bro, he gonna drop out the whole first round, man.
Yeah.
We don't have a second round pick, man. We got. Man, I don't understand that, man. Why would you?
We had this
How y'all
conversation.
excited? How y'all clapping in there? What y'all clapping about?
But I said this before, when y'all said it wasn't. I did say that because of, Dion, it may have some effect on Shador. And y'all didn't believe it. Y'all said because he played and this, that, other. I'm like, yeah, but. And unfortunately, the but has happened.
Man, Shador saying to drop all the way down, man.
They were talking about him going about to be 29, 30.
All of the execs and stuff was saying that he just come off as being cocky.
And they did say that, right? But they also said, well, what happened when Eli Manning did it? And when John Elway did it? And when all these other, well, it was okay for them to do it. But it was not okay for...
Well, he going somewhere. Wherever he go, he's finna show them. I mean, it's bruh.
Let's see. Green Bay.
That's stupid, bro.
Green Bay. Well, now they got... No. Minnesota. Stupid. I don't believe they believe in Sam Darnold. They go get Shador.
If I was Minnesota, I would pick him up.
Shador about to go to Minnesota. You heard it here first.
Minnesota got J.J. McCarthy, man. He's a rookie. He got hurt last year. He ain't played yet.
Maybe he ain't no good. And they were like, let's go.
No, he had the starting position. He's got hurt.
Well,
that's
then,
stupid, man. That's done.
If that's the case,
you don't have a quarterback, bro. You got Mason Rudolph.
He gonna be a second-round pick because. Wait a minute. The Detroit Lions. Nah, the Detroit Lions.
They just re-signed Goff last year. He got an extension.
Man, I cannot believe we did that, man. That is so disappointing. Did we need a defensive tackle? Yes, we needed one bad. Our best defensive player is 36 years old. But you would have got another defensive tackle later on, man. You can't get a quarterback. That's crazy. No boy said the other night, man. They said, man, Pittsburgh they gonna wait around to get the Alabama boy. I'm like, well, what? What you gonna do with him though? If you gonna get Milroe, you might should have kept Justin Fields.
You still need a main quarterback.
Okay.
That's stupid, man.
Unless y'all sign the Aaron Rodgers.
That's stupid.
Back to the business.
But he's only good for a year. What are you gonna do? Go ahead, man. I'm done, man. I can't even function right now. This just stupid. I feel like y'all have every year, Dwayne. That's stupid.
The Falcons effect.
That's just stupid.
Ooh, okay. Let's see what these comments will talk about real quick. Blaze for the comp division. Crazy said Christian went crazy this season, though he showed he's more than just a kicker. Okay. Sean from LOZ should have been on that list. Yeah. So yeah, we got Willie from Fly By Night, and then Malik from Goon Squad. That rounds that out. So then we had the best linebackers from the comp division. We have, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but Sean Akram, I think. Tim Favors, Thomas Pegus, Michael Eiland, and Xavier Johnson from DOA. Good group of linebackers. I'm not familiar with Sean, though. I think this is probably his first year. I'm sorry, guys.
But we don't pick into the third round, bro.
He might still be there. He won't. Next, we have best linebackers in the pro division. We have Ratavius Moss from Outsiders, Amos Dotson from Shockwave, Ramon Thomas from Predators, and Damaris Taylor from Rare Form. Are you ready to come back?
What are we talking about?
We talking about the best linebackers from the pro division. I'm not sure that Angelo's quite back with us yet, but oh gosh, move on. We got our best quarterbacks from.
This is them trying to punish Dion, man. That junk's stupid.
I told you though. I knew it would happen. I knew it would happen. I knew. I mean, it's sad that it happened, but I knew it was gonna happen. This was it. You know?
That's just stupid. Yeah, that's just stupid. That's all I can say, man.
Yeah, so we got the best defensive backs from the comp division. We got
I'm a crying the call. You're right, Taz.
Thomas Pegues, LOZ.
I'm trying to be strong right now.
Gerard Tarrant from PNF. Willie Naylor from Fly By Night.
This season. I'm officially not going no games this season.
Uriah Harrison.
I go to 4 or 5 games every year.
And Rasheed Delk.
I'm saving all my money this year. I ain't going no game. Screw that. Do them D-backs again, man. I'm sorry, man. Give them their respect. Run the names again, man. My bad.
We got Geechee from LOZ. We got Gerard Tarrant from PNF. We got Willie Naylor from Fly By Night. Uriah Harrison from, what was he at this season? I think he was with you. I can't remember. I'm sorry. And Sheen from United. Good group of competitive DBs. I'm sure Geechee. Pegas. Geese, long E. Okay. Geechee. Well, that's who you are. Next, we have our best DBs in the pro division. We got Lil D'Anthony Ball, Lil D from Outsiders. We got Man from YB. We got Kimani Ryan from Predators. We got Jaquez Roberts from Rare Form. And we got EJ Parks from Smoke. Those are some you're familiar with.
Good group. Another good group. I think all the quality players, man, you know. Again, I don't know. I mean, you know, they say, man, Lil D, they're going to take on the best receivers on every team, so shoot. I say he's going to lead that category, but that's a real solid group.
Mm-hmm.
EJ for the win, said the real Geechee.
Okay. So now we have a player's choice.
Congratulations, man, for being nominated as well, brother. Lil Geechee. Hey, Gates, that jump was stupid, bro. That jump was stupid.
All right. For the next category, we got the best quarterback in the AFC North. We got. I'm sorry. Put my glasses on. I read that wrong. We got the best rushers in the pro division. Mm-hmm. We got Caleb Ford, Rare Form, Kerry Gates, Georgia Smoke, Carlos Duncan, Outsiders, Paul Zachary, Outsiders, Marquavis Favors, Joe Worrell, with an asterisk, Christopher Robinson, Predators. And Christopher Robinson is Chevy. Okay. Interesting. They're all great rushers. But let's see, appreciate that. Like I said, it's a humbling experience. Cedric Doskey should have been on there. Only way people can get on this list is if people vote for them. This is not a league thing. This is the peers thing. So your peers have voted for you. So if they're not on this list, that means enough of their peers did not vote for them. John Victor, anytime you say DOA, you have to say Housewives of Atlanta.
Yo, 300, man.
You see that low. John says, anytime we say DOA, we have to say Housewives of Atlanta.
God dog, John. That's funny.
What's this, an old film? Oh, this old, because he don't kick for them no more. Is he going to make it? That might be why. Next up, we have... We done went through all the defensive. So now we have the category is our Captain's Awards. Now again, these awards are based on the coaches and captains submitting their names along with detailed biography for them to be able to win this. So it's not so much about what they did on the field. It's about more so what they did for the team. So we have our Built 5-star strong player. I guess for some of the people that don't know what these categories are, I can at least tell you what they're for. The description of what the coaches had.
Green Bay lucky that doggone. They probably got a low amount of theft in Green Bay, huh? Because their whole population is 107,000. They got 100,000 people out there. That means everybody's house is open. They must have a low daggone theft rate up there, bro. Ooh, wee.
Well, and you probably know who ain't there, and if you are there, they know you. They know who it is. You passed the count. Where you come from?
Where you from?
We've accounted for the 32 of them.
Derek Harmon, or God, dog, that's crazy.
He might be a Hall of Famer.
Running back. You just got doggone Najee Harris. You got a boy from Ohio State. You got a boy from Michigan. They gonna load up on running backs, ain't they?
So they
just got Najee Harris. What you got? Yeah.
I forgot that guy. I thought it was a good pick.
They just picked up Najee.
So our Built 5-star strong nomination. This is for a player that shows their team an immense amount of strength, passion, commitment, and perseverance. It doesn't have to be the top player on the team, but probably the most reliable. Someone who has committed to learning the game with a great attitude and have shown lots of improvement and effort. And so the nominees in the pro division for this were Kimani Ryan, Predators, Tony Dunn, Rare Form, Clemente Jones, I forget what team he played for, Herman Barlow, Shockwave, and Derek Stidwell, Georgia Elite. For the comp division, the Built 5-star strong players were Jamarius Hill, Jamarius Hill, Cameron White, John Vickram, and Rodney Johnson. Those were the 4 players from the comp division. For our rookie of the season from the comp division, we had Rod Kirkland. I believe he came from LOZ. Tyreen Woolton, Nick Bills from PNF, and Thomas Kadira from LOZ. And from the pro division, we had Lamar Laws, Nakari Ashley, Milan Aston, Darwin Gilden, and Lavelle Irby Jr. Clearly they're rookies because we don't know those names.
Another team name on none of those.
Again, they're rookies. Lavelle Irby Jr. came from Georgia Elite. Lamar Laws came from Outsiders. I don't know where the other ones came from. I'm sorry. They're rookies. I apologize. And so then we have our top dog candidates. From the comp division, we had Gerard Tarrant from PNF, John Vickram from LOZ, Marquise Henderson from Patriots, and Joshua Redmond from Raiders. And the top dog, what that category was, it says the top dog award is just that. This is the top dog on your team. This is the player that you can count on when you need him most. This player can line up anywhere you need them. He is him. And from the pro division, the nominees were Montel Buchanan, Georgia Elite, Jaquez Roberts, Rare Form, Charles Olatunchi, Shockwave, DeAnthony Ball, Outsiders, and Rico Flemister Predators. And then we have those were the captain awards. And then the last set of awards we have are our league awards. And the nominees for the league awards are the first one we have Outstanding Team of the Season. The candidates for that are YB4L, Outsiders, LOZ, and DOA. So it looks like there were the 2 first place teams in both divisions and the 2 champions from both divisions. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Nick Bills PNF for the rookie, Tayso Rookie of the Year, Montel, Derek, okay. He on commercial break. Oh, they were talking about you.
Yeah.
And then we have our Defensive Player of the Season from the Comp Division. These are the awards that were determined by the weekly MVPs. We have Rasheen Delp United, Willie Naylor Fly By Night, Jordan White Goon Squad, Brandon Heinzman Raiders, Calvin High Patriots, Kevin Miles PNF, and Malik Rossier Goon Squad. For the Pro Division Defensive Player of the Year candidates, we have Christopher Robinson, Chevy from the Predators, Dennis Montgomery, Mont from YB, Dwayne Lowe from Georgia Elite, Caleb Ford from Rare Form, DeAnthony Ball, Outsiders, Tomas Harris, Georgia Smoke, and Fernando Hardy, YB.
What category was that?
Those were the defensive players of the season. For the offensive player of the season, coming from the comp division, the candidates are Willie Naylor, Fly By Night, Dominique Moore, LOZ, Terrell Adams, DOA, Gracias por Se, Patriots. You know, Anthony Davis, United, and Cameron White. I don't remember where Cameron came from, but you do know Daryl Kilpatrick, T-Mac, they scored the most points in the entire division.
Oh yeah, he let us know that.
So he put up a lot of points in his quest to be the offensive player of the season. This would be his second award, actually, that he's done that if he wins.
That'd be impressive.
So in the Pro Division, we have Gio Morgan, Georgia Smoke, Jaquez Roberts, Rare Forms, Tremaine Hill, Outsiders, Man, YB, Derek Stidwell, Georgia Elite, and Trey Lewis, 404 Outlaws.
And what category was this?
This was for the offensive player of the season.
Okay.
Any thoughts on that group?
I mean, what I'm shocked about is the fact that Shotway was in top categories of offense and defense.
Well, but
points
remember,
for and points against. I'm just like, there you go.
No. But these are players because remember,
I understand.
You might have had a different player each week.
Yeah, we are a little bit more balanced.
Yeah, because some weeks it was Amos, some weeks it was Herman, some weeks it might have been Chance. So different people leading the charge.
I get it.
It's different. So,
but solid core, solid group there.
Any favorites to win that category?
Again, I think
Dwayne Lowe, Outsiders Toy, LOZ or Outsiders. Oh.
I think Man had the outstanding season this year.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be hard. That's not player of the year though.
No. This is the offensive player of the year. I mean,
That's tight.
I know he put up either 5 or 6 touchdowns in one game.
Outsiders.
No, that's Outsiders right here. You know,
What team's that?
that's Rare Form.
Oh.
And of course, you know, he was playing wide out and QB.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he's always gonna be there.
Yeah, he's always gonna be there. But I don't think this was their year.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean they had an okay season, but obviously when he's there, there's a big difference. But you know.
And guys, these awards right here have no bearing with the playoffs. These awards were already done when the playoffs started. So the league offensive and defensive player does not include the playoffs because the winner of that receives their awards for the playoffs. So this is truly just regular season. And then the biggest award of the season, the DeAnthony Weems League MVP. The candidates for that are Jaquez Roberts, Rare Form, Willie Naylor, Fly By Night, Terrell Adams, DOA, Rayfield Cross, YB, and Tremaine Hill, Outsiders. I think, you know, that's
a good group.
You know,
That's a good group.
you got somebody that scored 80% of the touchdowns. You got somebody that's been nominated in about 4-5 categories.
Yeah.
You got somebody that led their team to a 9-1 record.
Yeah.
You got him. And then you got another guy that, you know, took his team to a championship. So it's a good group of guys. Competitive.
Competitive group for sure. I think, you know, the favorite is, I done said his name several times tonight, but, you know, he showed out this year, and they won the I guess the regular season. But he had a great season.
So you give it to Shador Sanders?
Hey man, James ain't playing fair tonight.
Ooh, we will see. Well, you know, so like I said, so
I know I told the guys in my Steelers group I ain't going to no game. Don't even send me the schedule.
So you'll be here all every week for the podcast.
Don't even send me the schedule.
Kirk Cousins is his man right now.
Bruh.
But you know that could have been the
Scary part is they probably in the Kirk Cousins business. That's the scary part.
Correct. I know what they're doing, man.
They,
I mean, the draft is here. You still have
Then what if y'all get Kirk Cousins and then he takes you to the Super Bowl?
I would say what a dream that was, man.
But so yeah, so those are our categories. Those are all the awards. We're gonna reveal those winners on Saturday at the award ceremony, which will be will be preceded by the day party. This is the first time we're doing the day party, so we hoping everybody come out, show up, have fun, pop your stuff. Get. It's gonna be fun, exciting. The food is gonna be at the day party. So if you show up for the award ceremony, like thinking you're gonna eat like normal, it won't be none left. All the food is gonna be at the day party, and it's free.
Hey man, listen, I'm disgusted right now, but let me gather my thoughts. I've said this last year, I'm gonna say it again. You know, I've been out in this flag football world, man, before a lot of you guys, especially young guys, was even born. You know what I mean? So I was just, been doing this thing 30 years, man, and no one has ever done an award ceremony. And we've had all these leagues come and go. It's never happened, guys. I just hope you guys understand and appreciate it, because I think some of you guys are just, especially guys who started under 5-star sports, you're just spoiled because it's what you're used to. You know what I mean? But if you talk to some of these old heads, that junk didn't happen. Season was over. That was a wrap. Got your T-shirt, went home. Wasn't no trophies, wasn't no rings. You know what I mean? I got a closet full of championship shirts, but So all this stuff didn't happen, man. So I'm just saying to you guys, man, take advantage of this stuff, bro, because it's a give back, and I think you guys should appreciate that more. I think it's a dope experience. The award ceremonies. I mean, the man setting out food. And it's an experience for you guys. It's a give back that leagues just don't do. I'm just telling you, they just don't do this stuff. You know, all these awards, all these trophies. You know what I mean? That junk is dope, man. I'm telling you, this stuff never happened before 5-star sports. You can name the leagues. I've seen them all come and go. This has never happened. So, and you know, and he's a good dude to continue to do the junk. Because if it was me, I'd say, screw them little spoiled jokers. I ain't getting them jack. Couldn't have been me. I can tell you that junk. I'd have been stopped that BS. But you know, man. But James a good dude. You know what I mean? Hey man, you a good dude, man. You really give back to your league, which is dope, man. Yeah, they gonna get Shador, these bastards. But yeah, man. I think it's super dope. I hope you guys all, if you are nominated for this award, man, there's no reason what in the world.
We're doing something special this year. I don't know if
Yeah. Oh wow. You got bags too?
Yeah. So the champion got something special this season. I told them I was going to give them something special. I couldn't get them the T-shirts that we were going to get them, but
Wow.
We got something special for them.
He's going to the New York Giants.
You know, you guys will be the first ones to receive the autographed Shador Sanders jerseys from the New York. I knew he was going, so I had him send me a batch, and we put them in the bag.
They're going to Jackson Dart.
Well, they gonna pick quarterback between them two.
Oh, Jackson Dart.
Now I can see Giants picking him. I can see that.
Oh, he a quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see,
Oh, now they go get Shador.
I know, they dapping it up. That mean I already got the phone call.
Oh.
You start doing that, you already got the phone call.
Yeah. That's a big slap in Shador's face.
Yeah, it is.
To have him in there all that time, didn't take him first, and then trade back in, and don't even take him the second time.
All I can say to Shador Sanders is
that him?
this is what happened to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson went all the way down to the last pick of the first round. You know, Aaron Rodgers went all the way down to almost darn near the last pick of the first. You know what I mean? So you know,
The pick is in.
I'm just so disappointed. But anyway, guys,
Yeah.
go to this ceremony. If you were nominated, you got teammates nominated. Go out there, be a part of this ceremony. Celebrate your teammates. You know what I mean? Just being nominated, like you just said earlier, being nominated is a cool experience.
Especially from your peers.
Just from your peers.
Your peers nominated
To
you,
be
not us.
nominated is, and just think about how big the league is. You had 20 some odd teams, all these 20, 30 man rosters, and to be nominated for an award with 3, 4, 5 people on it for the entire league is dope. You know what I mean? So why you would pass up the experience is crazy to me. But I just think everybody should, if you're nominated, you should definitely be there.
You know,
If your teammates are nominated, come support your teammates being nominated, man. You know what I mean? It's just. But this is dope, man, for real.
I feel the same way because I've had people tell me, "Why don't you just tell us who won?" I said, "Well, then no one would show up."
Yeah,
number
only team,
one,
one team would
but
show
then
up.
I had 2 people call me that were nominated and say that they weren't coming because they knew they weren't going to win, and I'm like,
Just lame.
but still,
Just lame.
I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I just would come. I told them just come just to support the idea of what it is that we're doing. That's all, But hey, you're right. You never know because there's a lot of winners that I'm pretty sure people are gonna be shocked at.
It's just the experience, man. You know what I mean? And, hey, man. And some of you guys let other people sway you. You know what I mean? You let some of your peers sway you and convince you not to do certain things because they say stuff is, man, that junk, man. I don't see why. It should be so many people out there, man. So much support for this award ceremony from every team. It just should be bananas, man. It really should be. You know what I mean? But y'all, I tell all the time, man. The male ego is just it's just ridiculous, bro. But y'all should really go out and support this event. Real talk.
Appreciate that. Well, I hope they do. Like I said, it start at 4:30. Like I said, with DJ, food, games, fun, spades for all the people that claim they know how to pay. We might have a little pop-up spades tournament.
Watch out now.
I was talking to some people today.
Watch out now.
So, I might throw something up there real quick. First come, first sign up, and see what we got.
I'll take on who won't come. Who want it? Who want it?
And then And so then, of course, after that, that will wrap up the 10th season anniversary, of which, again, I'm just happy that we made it here. And I just appreciate all of the people who supported. That is why, we did a few extra things this season to get there. And this last special token thank you gift is, going to be special for us. But then the following week, we're right back at it. Our captain's meeting for the new season. Season 11 is loading. The captain's meeting will be next Wednesday, as what everybody voted on. I will put the location in the captain's chat tonight, and then I'll update the flyer later. Let me see. D'Angelo and James, I'm gonna need y'all to watch more games this summer season. However, shout out to the podcast and shout out to James as well. Thank you. Pay the fee. Oh, PNF. We're
different. The problem is we're at different fields.
Yeah.
I mean, we at different fields. If we were at the same place, it'd be easy to watch.
I watch them
teams.
and I go back, but you got to think with 111 games this season. That's a lot of games to watch. I go back on Why Watch. Shout out again to Why Watch. Appreciate them being able to provide the opportunity for us to go back and watch. But that's 105 games, 106, 10, a lot of games to go back and watch.
Wow.
So, no Shador.
That's not surprising though. New York don't pick black quarterbacks. That's not surprising. They've never drafted a black quarterback in the history of New York Giants, so that's not surprising at all. And a couple years ago, what was his name? The black quarterback.
Hold on.
The one that got injured. He was the first black starting quarterback New York's ever had, and that was just like 3, 4, 5 years ago. They don't have black quarterbacks.
The Rams.
Dude from the Miami, huh?
The
Rams might get him. Dude from Miami, I'm talking about. What's his name? He just came back and played recently. Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, wow.
He was only there briefly, though.
Yeah.
But he was the first.
Wait a minute. The Falcons just traded with the Rams to go get Shador?
Nah, they don't get Shador. That's interesting. They traded, though.
Okay, Falcons. Shit, we only hit on first round picks. Everything else is some bullshit. So,
Jackson Dart to the Giants. Well, they pissing on Shador, bro. They pissing on this man.
But
Falcons traded number 26.
So the captain's meeting is next Wednesday. We're gonna it's at 7:30, and then
they just did it last year. We gonna get Mike Green.
Nah, they not gonna get a
they're
quarterback.
not going for Shador.
Yeah, we gonna get another DM. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Falcons.
They trying to prove a point. NFL trying to prove a point tonight.
Okay, Falcons. Go get you another DM.
And
The captain's meeting is the 30th.
Yeah, it's Wednesday the 20th. What is Wednesday? So the 30th? Yes, Wednesday the 30th at 7:30. And then we have on May 16th, we have the league bowling tournament. So that's where the teams will be competing for half off of the summer season registration. The teams that have signed up, and it's full, it's over, no more additions. We have LOZ, we have Predators, we have Georgia Elite, we have Joe World, we have United, we have Shockwave, we got Rare Form, Raiders, New Jack City, and Paid in Full. Those 10 teams will be competing for half off
We got this, Dwayne.
of league registration. The leading smack talkers for them to be able to win are Shockwave, Georgia Elite, and Rare Form. So
You better bring it.
based on listening to them talk, those
bring
are the
it.
3 teams that you guys will be competing with. So each team will be bringing 4 players.
Really?
We're going, but let me understand. So that's 4 to 6 going to 40. You know, so we're gonna need 6 times 7 lanes. Okay, so we need 7 lanes. So you're gonna be mixed up in the lanes. It's not gonna be 4 of you guys all in the same lane. You're gonna be mixed up in the lanes, competing with the other people. And so at the end of it, we'll tabulate the scores. The individual scores, we'll tabulate them up, and the team with the highest score will win. If there is a tie, we will have a bowl off between the teams that are tied. So, and this is not a pro versus comp. This is just one league because it don't even really matter. There should be no difference whether you comp or pro. And yeah, so now I will take that information, and by Monday I'll try to have the location, and then we'll start collecting the money from the teams. Who is that?
James Pierce.
Oh, I don't know him.
Edge rusher out of Tennessee.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
And then the
I see that his sister was girlfriend. Girlfriend.
Yeah.
at least she
He ain't grab his phone.
you know, she looks familiar. But yeah. What else we got? And then of course, you know, registration and commitments are open for Brawl for It All, which will be July 25th through the 27th. Same location. Mud Creek and Traymore Park. So for Brawl for It All. So, you know, the registration and commitment site is open for that. So teams get in for that as well. And then of course, we still got New Orleans. I'll be dropping the hotels that we have for that. For anybody that's looking for hotels for New Orleans for the Bayou Brawl, which will be Labor Day weekend. So that's what we have coming up, and that's what we got for you guys.
Hey man, everybody show up to the award ceremony. Have a good time. Food's gonna be there for the day party. You wait till after that, you're out of luck. But everybody come out there and support this thing, man. Encourage your teammates to come out there and support it. Put all that nonsense aside. Come out there and support this event, man. Y'all should really want to do it just for the league purposes alone. But it should be a great experience. Better experience what I'm having tonight. This is horrible. All right, Jane, that's it, brother?
That's all we got tonight.
All right, man. We're going to sit back and watch the rest of this BS for the night. I don't even know what to say. But ATL Flag Football Podcast. See y'all at the award ceremony. Captain's meeting behind that. Getting ready for season 11 to start wiring out. We'll see y'all. Peace.